maman, perruque ça, côté la gueule dans la ria. M'ta prend perruque ça et m'ta fout tout faux avec elle. M'ta fout tout faux avec elle. M'ta fout tout faux avec elle. That perruque that you snatched off your own motherfucking head, bitch, I would fucking choke you with it. I would play tonsil hockey with your perruque in your neck, in your throat. Pour gens ou sont bêtises dans figi moun comme ça. 25 ans, et puis c'est comme ça, c'est quand des caca ça va bien simer dans figi moun, m'ta fout tout faux. M'ta fout tout faux. M'ta fout tout faux. I would choke you with the wig. During Black Women's, you not gonna just see Smollett my ass. Man.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. It's my birthday.
What's up, y'all? It's your sister. I know I've been gone, child. I know I've been gone. It's just, oh my God. The last 3 weeks have been so much going on. First of all, it was my birthday. July 6th is my birthday. I'm a Cancer. I know some of you guys have left comments like, girl, we ain't getting nothing for your birthday or nothing. So I want to tell you guys thank you so much for showing me love. Those of you guys who follow me on social media, thank you for the love. Those of you guys who follow me here, thank you for the love. My birthday was July 6th. I haven't seen you guys since before the month actually started. It's been a minute. Right before my last video that I posted, no, right after my last video that I posted, I went to New Orleans. I did Essence Fest, which was amazing. I had such an amazing time, y'all. We just had a ball at Essence Fest, yo. I hosted the main stage in the convention center, and I was just acting a fool, child. I got to perform KOUPÉ out of nowhere. Like, it just was spontaneous, just people just having a good time. I met so many great people, y'all. I connected with so many great people. Like, I couldn't believe how many people in the industry knew that I existed. I had people coming up to me and saying, what Black Women's Month is it? Like, it just was insane. Like, it just was insane. And then to go from then, literally, I got back home July 4th night. No, July 5th, I think. What day? I can't even remember. But on my actual birthday, July 6th, I did nothing. Literally, I did nothing. I went and got my nails done. Didn't do anything, didn't go nowhere. I finished packing, and then I flew to Barcelona on July 7th. So y'all, Virgin Voyages literally reached out to your sister, put me on a cruise. If you follow me on Instagram, you've seen all my stuff. We went to Barcelona, we went to Palma de Mallorca, we went to Marseille, Cannes, we went to, I know I'm forgetting somewhere else, Ibiza. It just was a great time, y'all. Virgin Voyages is the shit. If you're looking for a cruise, like, first of all, they didn't pay me. They didn't pay me to post. They just invited me on the cruise and was like, can you just, if it pleases you, can you post about it? Literally, like, so I'm literally gonna go back and do the Mykonos tour. I'm gonna try to do it in October. I think it's in October. I'm definitely gonna do the Greece tour. I'm gonna try to do the Greece tour. But y'all, I'm so exhausted. When I was leaving Barcelona's, they canceled my flight. I had a connecting flight to Paris, child. They canceled that flight. I had to spend a night in Paris by myself. So I didn't get home until like Monday night. It's Wednesday. It is 11:14 at night. Since I got home, I haven't even gotten a full night's rest. Since I've been home, went to Dish Nation. I'm currently also filming Chat Shit for the second season of Rap Shit on HBO. Those of you guys who are aware of the writer's strike, you're aware that people who are part of the shows can't promote it. So because I'm not officially SAG, I'm SAG eligible, so I can actually promote the show. So literally me and Zach Campbell are gonna be leading the promotion for the show, literally with our podcast. So y'all, I'm exhausted. Like, I'm fucking exhausted. I'm exhausted. I'm in a great place in life, but I'm so tired. I'm jet lagged. I'm so tired that when I go sleep, I can't sleep. I have so much on my mind. It's just ridiculous. But you know what else has me tired? Carlee fucking Smollett. So let's just go ahead and get into it. I'm not even gonna go into the conspiracy theories that I saw for days while I was in Barcelona, okay? I'm not gonna go into the TikTok videos that were going viral. I'm not gonna go into none of that. I'm going to simply start, I'm not even going into the police report. I'm going to simply start with the press conference that we finally got today from the police, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this. Okay, I'm reading this from CNN. Police say they cannot verify most of the information Carlee Russell, who went missing in Alabama after a 911 call about a child on the interstate, gave to detectives, all right? Mind you, this article is written by a black woman, Emma Tucker, okay? Police shared new details Wednesday on the case of Carlee Nicole Russell, the Alabama woman who went missing for 49 hours last week after calling 911 to report a toddler walking alone on the side of the highway, saying investigators have been unable to verify most of Russell's initial statement. At a news conference today, Hoover Police Chief Nick Derzies said the investigation continues, but authorities do not believe there is a threat to the community, which is just south of Birmingham. Derzies told reporters no one has reported a missing child and investigators have found no evidence of one. The chief said detectives spoke briefly to Russell once and they want to interview her again. So that tells me since she's been back, y'all haven't been able to interview her. Only once. You're only able to interview her once and very briefly. Russell's mother has said she believes her daughter was abducted before she returned home 2 days later on foot. Carlee has given detectives her statement and hopefully they are pursuing her abductor. Talitha Robinson Russell said in a statement to CNN affiliate WBRC. Derzies told reporters that investigators have learned Carlee Russell took items from work, stopped at a restaurant to get food, and bought snacks from Target before she went missing. He also spoke about web searches on her cell phone in the lead up to her disappearance. CNN has reached out to her parents for comment. Russell was driving Thursday to her home in Hoover from her job in Birmingham, about 10 miles to the north, when she called 911 to say she was stopping her car to check on a child, and then called a family member who lost contact with her through the line, though the line remained open, according to Hoover Police Department. Here's what we know about the investigation. Russell spoke one time to investigators. Police haven't spoken to Russell since just after she returned Saturday. This is Wednesday. Derzies told reporters she told investigators she got out of the vehicle Thursday to check on the child and a man came out of the trees and mumbled that he was checking on the baby. Quote, she claimed that the man then picked her up and she screamed. He said, according to Chief Russell told police, the man made her go over a fence and she was forced into a car. The next thing she remembers is being in a trailer of an 18-wheeler. She stated that the male was with a female, however, she never saw the female, only hearing her voice. She also told detectives she could hear a baby crying. This is what the detective says. Russell told detectives that her abductor had orange hair and a bald spot. She told them at one point she was able to escape the 18-wheeler, but she was caught again and put into a car. She claimed she was blindfolded but was not tied up because the capture said she did not want to leave impressions on her wrist. She said that they took her into a house and made her get undressed. She believes they took pictures of her but does not remember them having any physical or sexual contact, he added. Russell told police the next day she woke up and the woman fed her cheese crackers and played with her hair. The chief said Russell told police she was able to escape after being put back into the vehicle. She said she ran through the woods before coming out near her home. Russell came home around 10:45 p.m. Saturday. Returning on foot, authorities said she was taken to the hospital, treated, and released. Detectives want to speak to her again. The family has stated to us that they didn't think that her mental state right now, because of trauma of the incident, that she was okay and ready to talk. Her parents appeared on NBC's Today on Tuesday and said she was abducted. She definitely fought for her life. There were moments when she physically had to fight for her life, and then there were moments when she had to mentally fight for her life. Her phone reveals searches. After police found Carlee Russell's cell phone Thursday, they looked for information on it and discovered web searches that included, do you have to pay for an Amber Alert? And how to take money from a register without being caught. Durzis said searches for bus tickets from Birmingham to Nashville with a departure date of July 13th for the movie Taken were also in the history of Russell's phone. On the same day of her disappearance, someone searched on her work computer for information about Amber Alerts, including one about maximum age, according to Durzis. I think the searches are very relevant to this case. The chief said, adding that he thought Googling Taken, a film about an abduction, was very strange. Police found personal items and restaurant takeout. When police arrived at Russell's car last Thursday, they found her wig, cell phone in the grass near her vehicle, and her purse was on the front seat of her car, but there was no sign of her or the child. There was food from a restaurant in the car. Police didn't find the snacks that she brought at Target after leaving work, nor did they locate items she allegedly concealed at work before leaving: a dark colored bathrobe, a roll of toilet paper, and other items belonging to the business. Adding to the mystery, Durzis said police have not found any evidence of a toddler walking down the interstate, nor did they receive additional calls about it despite numerous vehicles passing through the area. The chief said video from highway cameras only show someone get out of the driver's side door of her car, and that has been sent to the FBI for enhancement and analysis. Russell's 911 call remains the only report of the child on the interstate, and no one has reported a missing child. An app on her phone showed that her car traveled 600 yards down the interstate as she made the call to the child on the roadside. He said, Durzis said it was hard for him to understand how a child who Russell said on a 911 call was 3 or 4 years old could walk that far in bare feet without crying or getting out in the road. There are many questions left to be answered, but only Carlee can provide those answers, the chief said. On Thursday, around 8:20 p.m., Russell left her job at a business in Birmingham. Surveillance cameras at the business showed her concealing items before she left. Okay. After work, she went to pick up food before driving south on the interstate for 459 toward Hoover, police have said. After picking up her food order, Russell stopped at Target and purchased granola bars and Cheez-Its. Around 9:45 p.m., Hoover's dispatch center received a 911 call from Russell. Russell told both 911 operator and later a family member that she was stopping to check on her child. According to the recording, recording of the call was released Wednesday. Russell tells 911 operator she isn't with the child because she's still in the car. She says the child has on a white t-shirt and what looks like a diaper. She is told to keep an eye on the child and that officers were on their way. Russell was on the phone with her sister-in-law, who would hear Russell asking someone if they were okay. Russell's mother told WBRC, listen, from the beginning, this story was some bullshit. And before I go into why this story was some bullshit, I want to say this. The way y'all go out of your way to make everything anti-black women's, oh my God, believe black women's, y'all are anti-black women for not believing a black woman. Listen, yes, this is a Believe Black Women's channel, first of all. First and foremost, this is a Believe Black Women's channel during Jessie Woo's birthday month. During Black Women's is Jessie Woo birthday month, okay? But also during Black women's You Not About to Jessie Smollett My Ass month. When shit is fishy, chances are it's some sardine in the motherfucking mist. Okay? Chances are it's a Marine nearby. All right? Somebody's fucking lying. Too much of this story did not make sense. Okay? Let's start off with that video that police released. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. I watched enough 48 Hours, Dateline 2020 to know when the police released that video, they released that video by way of letting us know they knew she was a lying ass bitch. They knew she was a bold-faced lie. Because when you watch the video that they released, where do you see a toddler with a white t-shirt walking anywhere? The toddler would have had to walk 600 yards. Where did you guys see that in the video? Mind you, this is at night. Like, it's nighttime. It's darker in the day. This is the evening. It might not be pitch black, but it was dark enough for that to stand out. We don't see that in the video. Second, I'm sorry. A black woman's leaving her wig behind during Black Women's You Not Finna Jessie Smollett My Ass month? No, ma'am. I'm sorry. No. That's not how that works. That's not how that works. I'm sorry. The moment I saw the wig was left behind and the fact that the police, every time they made a comment, they emphasized the wig, it's like it was their way of telling us this bitch did this for the dramatics. Because who the fuck leaves their wig behind? I'm sorry. Let me tell you something right now. I'm sorry. This gonna sound ignorant as fuck, but if I know I'm about to die, if I know I'm about to be abducted, I'm about to die or something like this, I'm finna die cute. I'm sorry, I'm not finna go out looking like Celie, okay? I'm not going out looking like Celie. Y'all not finna catch me with Viola Davis, How to Get Away with Murder braids. I'm sorry, that's not happening. That's not happening, I'm sorry. And when you read the report that she made, what she told police, this person came up to her from behind and stuffed her in a car. She didn't talk about a real struggle like that. So her leaving her wig behind doesn't match up with what she says happened. Somebody abducting you, they're not abducting you by your hair. They're not pulling you by your hair. They're, like she said, they're snuffing you. They're not pulling you by your fucking wig. No, I'm sorry. It just didn't make no motherfucking sense to me. Another thing, as a black women's, I don't know no black women's. First of all, hold on. Was the child white or was the child black? What was the child? Because here's the thing. Keep it a buck with y'all. As a black women's, I'm not getting the fuck out my car for a kid, period. I'm going to call the police, just like what she said. The police told her, keep your eye on the child. That I might do that. But once I call the police, bitch, this is y'all's responsibility. What the fuck do I look like getting out my car, especially if this child isn't black? Was the child black? Was the alleged child black? I don't see myself during Black Women's You Not About to Jessie Smollett My Ass month. I don't see myself getting out my car for a white kid. I'm sorry. I don't care. I'm sorry. I'm not doing that. Especially not on no interstate. Not doing it. Not doing it. I'm sorry. Not doing it. I don't know any other black women who would do it. Who would get out of their car once they've called the police, once they've called their family member. And mind you, what family member is this? Notice how we still don't know which family member this is that she called, that she supposedly called, right? That makes zero sense to me. Never made sense to me. For you to get out your car to go to this child makes zero sense to me. And like they said, this is a busy interstate. Nobody saw this. Nobody saw this child. Nobody saw you getting up. Nobody saw this. It doesn't make any sense. None of this made any fucking sense from the beginning. From the beginning. Now, here's where shit for me took a real turn for me. I saw all the conspiracy theories. I'm not gonna waste my time putting up TikTok videos and doing all that, right? But when she got back home, you mean to tell me the police department didn't do an immediate news conference? No, I'm sorry. The fact that it was no niggas wearing badges with microphones in hand to tell us what the fuck happened, that told me everything I needed to know. Because for a crime to have this much attention, this crime has garnered international attention. The fact that they didn't get their fucking donut breaths having asses on somebody's podium to tell the public that here's Carlee, here's what happened, even if it wasn't Carlee coming to the podium, the fact that it was no family members speaking up at the podium, that told me everything I needed to know. Somebody somewhere was fucking lying. Please understand, we're not stupid, y'all. We're not anti-black women. No, we're just not stupid. My birthday was July 6th, but I wasn't born on July 6th 2 weeks ago, okay? 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 I was born in July, but not this July, all right? I'm not stupid. You can play Monopoly, you can play Uno. You can't play me, okay? When a crime of this magnitude gets so much attention, it's niggas wearing badges on podiums. Immediately. With or without the victim. Period. The fact that that did not happen told me everything I needed to know. The fact that you had her mama, I think her boyfriend coming online, oh, she just got home, give us a minute at this time, respect our privacy, we can't say nothing to the public at this time, but then the next thing you know, you're on television, speaking on the incident, but not saying anything, literally sitting down for an interview, but in the interview really not saying much, not even telling us, well, how did she look when she got home? Did she have scratches on her? Was she bleeding? Was she talking clearly? What was your assessment of her? The fact that they didn't want to share none of that, they lying too. First of all, her parents ain't shit. Your mama ain't shit. Carlee ain't shit. Her mama ain't shit. You knew that your daughter was a bald-headed ass motherfucking lying asshole. You knew that shit. You knew it. So what you should have did was just say nothing. What you should have, you know what, y'all, Carlee's home. We will keep y'all updated as soon as possible, period. All that extra sauce, all that going on television and not saying shit. Then you got her ex-boyfriend, her boyfriend who's her ex-boyfriend apparently, according to the TikTok streets, getting online. Talking about, oh my God, I'm just happy that she's home. Please give her some time to recoup. I see all of y'all out there saying that I'm responsible for it, but I'm not. Bitch, why are you even breathing life into that? Unless you really were responsible. Unless you have something to do with this shit. I'm sorry. I would never even address people saying that, oh, me as her boyfriend, I abducted her or I have something to do with it. I wouldn't even address that unless that shit was being put out by the police. Then I would be out there with, what's the name? Al Sharpton. What's the name? Ben Crump. Bitch, I would have been getting my NAACP on. That's the only time I would address some shit like that. Why are you breathing life into that? All of y'all are motherfucking liars. All of y'all. Y'all knew this bitch was lying. Y'all were in on it. You knew immediately. And here's the thing. We still don't have all the details. We still don't have all the like, it's gonna be more details. I feel like this is gonna be so fucking deep to the point where we're gonna have evidence that she contacted family members and they knew she wasn't fucking abducted. They knew it. I'm telling you. She's a motherfucking liar. Her mama a motherfucking liar. Her daddy a fucking liar. Her cousin's brother. And all y'all are liars. And I want all y'all in jail. First of all, Carlee. It's a hashtag saying Carletha please. I screamed. Carletha please. First of all, you too grown for this shit. You are a 25-year-old nurse. You need to be under the jail immediately. And you need to pay restitution immediately. Immediately. Like, you are a criminal. Point blank, period. And I saw some people saying stuff like, oh, no. Obviously, this is a mental health issue. Give her the same treatment you would give to a white person, a white woman. Let me tell you something. A white woman would not be this fucking stupid. This bitch thought this shit out for whatever the reason. She planned this. This was well planned. That's number one. Number two, this is a woman who as a black woman, she works in the healthcare system. You know the statistics of black women. You know black women are abducted every single fucking day. You know that the attention that black women that go missing, the attention is nowhere near where it needs to be. You know the numbers. You know how the healthcare system doesn't give a fuck about black women. You know all this shit. The people who had questions from the beginning that you guys were calling anti-black and anti-black women, they were not anti-black or anti-black women. Carlee Smollett is anti-black woman. What she did was anti-black woman. This is a grown-ass bitch with a stable fucking career who knew better. Who knew better. And this muskrat-ass bitch played in all of our fucking faces, knowing how black women are treated, how we're abducted every day. Femicide is a real thing. And how the world, the justice system does not give a fuck. The health system does not give a fuck. She still did that shit. She still played in our faces. She's anti-black. She's anti-black woman. I hope that this teaches y'all a lesson that just because people ask questions, it doesn't mean that they don't believe black women. It doesn't mean that they're anti-black women. Sometimes the shit just don't fucking make sense. And here's the thing too. She was abducted because she tried to help a child. Y'all, this could possibly mean that children are being used as decoys to get black women abducted. That is a serious thing. People have questions. I need to know. I need to know what the fuck is going on. Is this a real thing? Is this a real thing? Am I in danger if I try to help a child that I see that's by itself? Have I ever gotten outside my car on an interstate? No. But there's been times I'm in a public space and I see a child just wandering off. I have gone, where's your parents? Where's your mom? Am I gonna get taken now because of that? People need to know that. People need to know. Let me tell you something though. Carlee, if I was your fucking mom, ou é perique ça qui nan tête ou? Bon. Si m'te maman, perique ça, kote la, gen la ria, m'ta prend perique ça et m'ta fout tout faux avec. M'ta fout tout faux avec. M'ta fout tout faux avec. That perique that you snatch off your own motherfucking head, bitch, I would fucking choke you with it. I would play tonsil hockey with your perique in your neck, in your throat. Pour gens ou son bêtise nan figi moun kon sa. 25 ans, et puis c'est comme ça, c'est quand te kaka sa wak vin sime nan figi moun, m'ta fout tout faux. M'ta fout tout faux. M'ta fout tout faux. I would choke you with the wig. During Black Women's, you not gonna Jessie Smollett my ass month. Okay? You need your ass beat. Carlee Smollett, you need your ass the fuck beat. And you need to be under the jail. Immediately. 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 You're 25. I know you saw the Jessie Smollett shit. I know you saw that. You're 25, you work in the healthcare system, you are a black woman. You're smart. I know you know what this meant to black women. Whatever your plot was, here's what I think happened. Whatever Carlee's plot was, I don't think she anticipated the entire world getting into formation the way they did. I'll tell you this, I've become so desensitized to black women going missing that I don't even post it anymore. And that sounds horrible, but I've become so desensitized that I don't even post anymore. In my mind, I'm like, that person's gone. But the way this was mobilized quickly, I don't think she anticipated that. For you to do that, to not just the public, but to put your family and your friends in the position that they're in right now for public embarrassment, bitch, that alone, you need your ass the fuck beat. I want you in jail fighting for your second virginity at this point. Literally. You need your ass in jail. There's no way that she can just walk away from this. No. Severe punishment needs to happen immediately. Immediately. Okay? Now I'm gonna leave y'all with this meme. It said, listen, if I send you this, if I send you this, I'm gonna be gone for a couple days. Hilarious. The memes, they just hilarious. I reposted that meme and somebody was in my comments, oh my God, you're making jokes about black women at a time like, bitch, I'm making jokes about Carlee Smollett. I'm not making jokes about black women. I'm making jokes about a fucking liar. We're not joking about black women. It's still believe black women. Black women being abducted, black women being victims of femicide, we are very serious about that. But this bitch played in our face, so we gonna play back in her fucking face and let her know, bitch, you will never escape this. And here's the thing too, you really weren't thinking. You weren't thinking. You thought your crime out, but you didn't think. Cause here's the thing, bitch, cancellations are not just for celebrities. You're going to lose your job. You're gonna get fired and nobody's gonna hire you. Not in this country, bitch, you might as well move to fucking, I don't know, Marseille. Go to Marseille, France. Like, you gotta go somewhere else, bitch. You gotta go to Russia. You gotta go out there with the Russians somewhere where people won't recognize you, people won't give a fuck. You're canceled, you're done. Like, something like this literally bars you from having real employment. Nobody's ever going to take you serious. The fact that you were at your job computer searching abductions, taken, gone girl, like girl at them people's job computer? And then bitch, you really snatched your own wig off, but left your phone, the phone that you made those searches on, you left that shit at the crime scene, bitch, jail. I want you in jail. J-E-I-L. No, jail is J-A-I-L. J-A-I-L, jail. Bitch, I'm not Keke Palmer, okay? I'm not a spelling bee champ, all right? I'm not Akila in the bee, okay? Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about. Y'all know what the fuck I mean. During Black Women's You Not Finna Jessie Smollett My Ass Month, okay? Anyway, y'all, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about this. I mean, honestly, I have so much more that I could say. I could talk about this forever, but I'm exhausted. And honestly, like, I just really cannot believe that in 2023, a grown-ass black woman would do something like this to all of us. To all of us. Under the jail. Immediately. Anyway, y'all, drop down in the comments. Let me know, guys. Anyway, y'all, drop down in the comments. Let me know what you guys think. I love you guys. Thank you so much for being patient with me. I'll see you guys in the next video.